hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I've been stuck.
All right, we're back. And heck, I'm back with a suntan. How you like that, Tony? This week's edition.
Looks like it already went away a little bit.
Yeah,
lobster boy.
A little bit. What up, brother? Back from the whole Aloha State. So heck, this week's edition of the Sports and Real Estate Show, the show giving you the information you never knew you needed. Most importantly, giving you fun and real life parallels between one thing we all love, sports, and something we'd all love to know more about, real estate and mortgages. So let's hop into it. Baseball, we're back from what seemed to be an icy start and a lockout to now a full steam ahead and everything getting rocking and rolling. Only two things move this fast. That'd be interest rates and billionaires sweating cash flow when they realize they're not putting butts in seats. So let's hop into it. Obviously,
I thought you were talking about my track meet.
Well, that too. So, I mean, heck, rates are us. Billionaires, these MLB owners. So let's get into this episode.
Hey man, speaking of moving fast and baseball, in college, I was convinced that wearing white spikes made me look faster. Survey says still slow, but with a whopping 8 career home runs in college, it was always trot mode for me, at least twice a year. Anyways, this week we wanted to run through some baseball teams, some stadiums and states that our group is licensed in to get you ready for the new normal summer coming up here in 2022. You know, World War III, but don't worry about it.
Hey, we'll figure it out. But more importantly, white cleats, man. Booby Miles said it best. You got to go with the black Nikes, not the white Adidas. All right. But as you've noticed, Tony has a heart for minor league baseball since he reps his minor league hats. His favorite team, the Rocket City Trash Pandas from hometown lender's hometown, Huntsville, Alabama. They play at the old, beautiful, and new Toyota Field, and I think Tony wishes he does too.
Honestly, had Huntsville not picked that for a team name, would have been a hell of a nickname for you, James, a little trash panda. Anyways, Huntsville, one of the fastest growing cities in America. And if that North Alabama lifestyle is in your sights, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you with your mortgage and real estate needs there.
You know it. We're going to rifle through some of these next few states so we can get on with the show. But let's go through some minor league stuff. Up next, Old Dominion State, Virginia, an extremely high concentration of minor league teams. The Bristol Sox, Danville Braves, Lynchburg Hellcats, Pulaski Mariners, Richford Flying Squirrels, Salem Red Sox.
Yeah, all right. Tap me in. All right,
You're
getting tired there, huh?
I felt like Johnny Cash reading those off, but hey, I've been everywhere, man.
No surprise there. We also have the Norfolk Tides, which is Baltimore Orioles AAA affiliate, and the Fredericksburg Nationals, the Washington Knights, Level A baseball team. I-95 corridor, ripe with minor league action. Keep taking it north, you'll end up in some big league cities, Baltimore, DC, all them fun stuff. But hey, let's move on to a state with a mix of two of my favorite things, bourbon and baseball.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa's old cough medicine. Let's go to Kentucky, home of the Bowling Green Hot Rods. There is a museum with some type of American sports car there. I mean, heck, if you're buying a car during the mortgage process, you better tell us first. So, I guess for two reasons. We obviously want to ride in it if you're getting something like that. But two, we got to get all that information to the processor. We got to give them the new loan docs. We got to give them all the instruments and tools to make sure that we get this going through when it comes to your mortgage process. But when you don't tell us, here's what you're going to get. David Ortiz snapping a bat. Me and Tony over it. We're done with it. But let's go back. Let's get back on track. So Lexington Legends, they're a single A affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, and heck, rounding it out, the Louisville Bats, maybe a play on that slugger. Anyway, they're a AAA team affiliate for Cincinnati Reds.
Hey, catching a horse race and a minor league game in a weekend? Sounds good to me. Cheap beers, mint juleps. Probably have to change my hat game, though. I don't necessarily know the trash panda hat works for Kentucky Derby action. But anyways, you happen to be a player on the AAA Louisville team. You get the big league call up to Southern Ohio, the Cincinnati Reds. Give our friend Jen Conley a call. She'll be happy to help you in the Buckeye State there.
Absolutely. Well, heck, let's keep bouncing. Let's go all the way southwest. Real quick, touch on an oddball team from New Mexico, the Albuquerque Isotopes. And no, not the Albuquerque Crystal Hopes for all you Breaking Bad fans, but heck, moving east, most recent licensure in our parts here, the Arkansas. Yeah, I mean Arkansas. Come on, home of the Walton family and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, the Royals AA team, and the Travelers, the Mariners AA affiliate. Also home of greats like Scottie Pippen. Used to play with that guy behind me, and heck, even Bill Clinton smoking his cigars.
Well, slippery Willie there, huh?
Yeah.
Sports and real estate, James. It's not sports, real estate, and politics.
All right. I'll lay off. How about music? Let's.
There we go. I'll take music.
Yeah, let's take a play from a favorite show here. Darius Rucker starts strumming our way through the Carolinas. Sounds all right by me. If you like that little play on words, but South Carolina, home of the Charleston River Dogs, which is Tampa's single A team, and the Greenville Drive, the Boston Red Sox High A club. On the topic of Boston, soon we'll have our newest member on the show. A little shout out, Matt Baroni from Boston Propa.
Propa. If you got the cockies or the cockies, I don't know. Hey, here's the deal. We're saving the best for the last on the minor league circuit here. State has all kinds of minor league baseball action. The Winston-Salem Dash, a couple other White Sox organizations. Only one team matters to me in North Carolina, James. That's the Durham Bulls. They might be Tampa's AAA club now, but this team was the subject of an all-time great rom-com before rom-coms were even a video category. Susan Sarandon, absolute smoke show. Tim Robbins, as usual, a weirdo. And Kevin Costner, the grizzled vet, the minor league home run champion. Hit bowl, win steak, hit grass, win salad, watch this show. Hit the subscribe button.
Just like that. I mean, heck, that was the rom-com before Matthew McConaughey was even a thought. All right. All right. So heck, if your current LO is lollygagging, you're lollygagging through your file, it's not getting through processing or underwriting. Heck, just part of your loan processing isn't going smoothly. Give us a call. We could breathe through our eyelids and heck.
I hope everyone's watched Bull Durham at least 19 times in the last 12 months, so they get that reference. That's pretty much my go-to movie. But hey, anyways, before we hit the show, we did skip a team and a state where we do a ton of business in. Indiana, soon to be my new home state. Home to a Cubs minor league affiliate. Pretty prominent, but I don't really care about the Cubs. We're going to talk more importantly about the Crown Point Corn Dogs, James. Newest member of the Midwest League, owned by Ralph Flores out of Crown Point, Indiana there. Good news, real plug. We'll have former Kansas City Royal, Ole Miss Rebel, and current Corn Dog head coach Justin Heisman on the show in the coming weeks here.
And just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, Corn Dogs is spelled with a K to make it that much better. But heck,
their podcast is also called Catch Up. Clearly, they're Indiana, they're not Illinois, because we won't have ketchup on corn dogs around here. We got mustard.
Yeah, we got mustard. Heck,
Take us south, baby.
I'll dabble for spicy brown. Speaking of spicy, let's start here in Florida, where half of the teams will be breaking camp here, heading north. First stop, Miami Marlins. I mean, and their beautiful stadium that's named after a mortgage company that rhymes with Home Depot. We're not going to be plugging our competitors here, but heck, that stadium, for lack of a better term, sucks. It's $634 million stadium to build. However, one thing you can leave at home is an umbrella with an retractable roof. Just stay at home with those pesky Florida rain showers and all those skeeters getting after you. Moving more north, get the orange juice ready, Tone. The Devil Rays.
Tom Petty once said, "Hope the orange groves don't freeze."
Yeah. R.I.P. All right. Back to that music stuff. But hey, the Devil Rays play at the Trop. Low budget payroll, even lower budget ballpark. Lighting is terrible. Smells funny. Turf is discolored. Keep the sunscreen at home here. You're not going to catch any natural rays. You won't even catch the fake rays when it comes to these pesky Devil Rays.
Yeah, stay away from Steve Irwin. You'll catch the Devil Rays. Come on. Hey, we're skipping out west real quick. Pop over a few other states that we're not licensed in to see where old Rusty Wilson be catching some baseball action. You guys don't know Russell Wilson, hell of a baseball player too. Personal favorite field of mine, Coors Field. You love silver bullets and lazy fly balls that turn into home runs. Venue's a great spot to catch a game, James. I know you were just out in Denver last year for a football game. So you'll probably know this. You might require oxygen when you're sitting a mile high. It could be 100 one day and snow in the next, but hey, I don't know. Baseball, baby. Oddly enough, best recommendation at Coors Field, hit the Blue Moon Brewery at the Sandlot for some pregame or postgame action.
Oh yeah. Gotta love it there at Mile High. You need oxygen because the air's thin. You might need oxygen because people are doing a little extracurricular, but yeah, was in Mile High last year. It's a lot of fun. Heck, check me out I'm on TikTok. What's that?
A lot of green.
A lot of green. But heck, I'm on TikTok and Instagram on Barstool Sports' page. But those are other nights.
All right, let's do a 180. Come on, man. Take us what? Get us going back home.
Let's do a 180. Take our trip out west and start on our way back to Chicago. Let's hit Missouri for a quick stop for an even cheaper light beer option, Busch Stadium. 75% of Chicago hates this place, but man, does St. Louis do it right. Ballpark Village, the place to pre and post game. It is the spot. You can see the arch when you're looking out from third base. Down the third base line, don't worry. There are more high-class beer options than Busch lattes. I know for you people that are a little bit above the 30 racks, but local St. Louis brewery, the Urban Chestnut is on tap in stadium. I mean, just like that, just a short stroll south the stadium, you'll hit Oysters on Broadway for New Orleans styles, nightcap.
I know who's on the Wall of Shame and the Wall of Fame at Oysters on Broadway. This guy. Seward's finest. Oysters on Broadway, I'm telling you guys, haven't been there. New Orleans, St. Louis, sister cities. Some of the best Creole food and Cajun food you can get in the Midwest.
Okay.
Hey, time to bounce over to the American League here. Let's hit the Motor City. Not for football. We're not going to make fun of Detroit this time. For once in this show, Comerica Park, formerly Tiger Stadium, home to the Detroit Tigers, heart of downtown Detroit. All you got to do is hop on the old people mover over there and go spikes up right into that Ty Cobb statue. Yes, it is Ty Cobb. There isn't a number on his jersey because he played before there were numbers, but you go spikes up, you'll know what's up. Lock-in tickets for a Friday night home game after May so you don't freeze at night. Catch them post-game fireworks. Great show. Also, last thing to do while you're at Comerica Park, do not pass up the opportunity for a Coney Island dog while you're there.
Yes, absolutely.
Recommendation from a guy who has family, lives in Detroit.
Yes. Yes. Anything Detroit mattered, especially when it comes to food, you call Tony. Hopefully for mortgages first.
3,
but
1, 3. Get up and follow me.
Right.
B Rabbit.
But heck, if you want a good old fashioned road trip, head straight west after the Tigers game to Ludington, Michigan. Put your car on the ferry, set sail to Milwaukee. American Family Field is also known as Wrigley Field North, not just because the Sox and Cubs have played home games there under the retractable roof in April because, tickets are cheaper, traffic's easier than Wrigley, it is what it is, but huge upgrade from County Stadium. If you're going to catch a game here, bring the sunscreen, leave the coat, don't sweat the weather. The retractable roof is the Northerner's dream. Just like an ice cold Miller latte. I don't need those Busch lattes. I'm the Miller guy.
I can hear the crack right now.
I know. I kind of got a little goosebump right there. But then heck, add a Johnsonville brat with some mustard, grilled onions, and available all on the concourse there. And heck, that's Midwest living, my friend.
All right, James, level with me. At one point in your life, have you dipped a Johnsonville brat into a Miller Lite? I have.
Define dip.
I have.
Because
I can just, accidentally dump them on top of each other on the grill. Yeah, absolutely. Is that good? There was not a cooking show. We'll skip the cooking here. All right, let's wrap it up. Get back to the land of Lincoln here real quick. This one breaks my heart. My favorite team plays in a stadium sponsored by my number one competitor. So we're going to call it Comiskey Park instead of Guaranteed Rate Field. For all you Chicagoans, that's why we still call it the Sears Tower, not the Willis Tower, right? Call it Comiskey, we can do anything. But admittedly, new Comiskey Park's first edition sucked. Blue seats, blue roof, horrible spots for bullpens. Dude, if you read about it, you'll understand like the Illinois Stadium Authority and the Reinsdorfs and some scams about the lease and everything like that. But everyone was complaining. The new stadium goes under multiple renovations. Now it's one of the most underrated places to catch a game. Some ground rules here, though. Don't wear a Cubs jersey. You're going to think every home game is against the Cubs because for whatever reason, Sox fans just love to hate the Cubs. It makes no sense. Like, who needs a Cubs sucks chant when we're playing the Detroit Tigers? Doesn't matter. But hey, listen, we're not going to say that White Sox fans are the smartest people in Chicago because they probably aren't. But you want to look like you're not from Chicago? Put ketchup on your hot dog here and see what happens. I guarantee you'll get pelted with peanuts, Cracker Jacks, beer cans, everything. How to get here? Take the Red Line or the Metro. Game goes into extra innings. Be prepared to miss the Metro. You need to get to Will County via an Uber after the game. Going to cost you at least $100 a spot, my friends. Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Not very uncommon to need a winter jacket for the first game of a June homestand and then have sunscreen on by the 9th game of that homestand because weather here is just wonderful. Snag yourself a bag of peanuts, get some nachos and a helmet. And once you're tired of normal baseball food, order up some elotes nuggets. I don't know what it is about why Comiskey Park and why it's become like the Mexican food capital of the world. But for the love of God, they have some great food there. And speaking of the opposite of great, save the worst for last here, James.
All right. Relax. I get all Sox fans love to make fun of Wrigley Field. Ozzie Guillen talks about it, how big the rats are. No one likes the urinal troughs.
Bigger than New York rats.
Yeah. No, right. I mean, I get it. No one likes the urinal troughs unless you're one of those guys who got something to prove. You think that matters. I'm fine with it.
And wear boots at this place.
Yeah.
You gotta have galoshes on.
But heck, it's one of the most iconic stadiums still in operation. Wrigley Field nestled very snugly into Wrigleyville. Here's a few game day suggestions for you. Take the Red Line here too, unless you want to pay $100 to be triple parked in someone's driveway and not be able to get out after the game in case you got to get home. If you want a party atmosphere, hit the rooftop. Yeah, sure, you probably can't see the game thanks to all the scoreboards, but the stadium looks a lot better now, depending on who you talk to. Sorry, boomers. But it's a good day drinking spot. If you're playing hooky from high school, like our boy was in Rookie of the Year, that might have been junior high. Don't sit in section 140 like Ferris Cameron and the Dream of Selene because you end up on TV. You don't want to get in trouble here. Be prepared to drink.
Blowing through this, do you realize that you're just blowing through one of the greatest movies of all time, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't Rookie of the Year, James.
I know that.
I understand that you're young, and Henry Rowan Gotner is your guy, but for us older folk, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is where it's at, homie.
You're 5 years older than me.
Who's counting?
How about we cut that and I'll just start with the yeah one more time.
No. Well, this is good banter.
Oh, come on. No, I don't want to come. I didn't have enough time to polish myself. Dang it. All right.
It's slow, not Celine.
I know. So I was thinking Celine Dion, but we'll leave this for the people so they just know I'm not perfect, even though they might think my tan is perfect right now. But yeah, don't forget when you're in the area, skip Sluggers and Cummy Bear, great spots, catch some music, catch some food, but get out there, check out some of the less commercialized spots for even better drink and a better piece of the pie, if you will. But don't forget, check that 7th inning stretch schedule. And don't be surprised, bump into Eddie Vedder, Ronnie Woo Woo. Heck, you might see my Henry Rowan Gardner, Nicholas Thomas, American Pie Star from Rookie of the Year pouncing around.
Woo. Hey, that's it for the stadium tour, folks. Hope you took some notes. If you have any questions about mortgages, real estate, best way to catch a ball game this spring, give us a call. We're happy to help.
All right. Before we load you guys up with some calls to action here, let's hit our Mount Rushmore of baseball stadiums. I'll start us off. So number 1, Tropicana. No, I'm just kidding. Number 1 for me, starting at I got not in particular order right away. Oracle/AT&T in San Fran. Man, I tell you, when I got hooked on baseball, seeing Barry Bonds stink them out there into the water, come on. That's
I
baseball.
thought you were a big kayak guy.
I love kayaking. I am the nature boy. Woo!
All right, nature boy. I want to talk about iconic stadiums. Fenway, a little Sweet Caroline action in the A, some Boston action. I love it.
The Fenway's amazing. I had the privilege of seeing the ALCS Yankees versus Red Sox there. It's something else. Highly recommend.
Green screen, green monster.
Yes, exactly. My next up, personally, just because I've been there, Chase Field in Arizona. Trackable roof is nice. Heck, if you're sitting in 115-degree heat, actually ain't a bad idea to grab a beer and catch a baseball game in the AC. Love that place. Not hating.
Well, I'm going Boomer style here. Original Yankee Stadium, James.
It's also not fair that you got ahead of me on picking your stuff, so I don't get to get all these cool plugs. But here, I'm gonna take a turn down. I'm gonna take a turn down a lane you might not be expecting. Oakland Coliseum, from what once was like the worst stadium in baseball. Sure, probably still is. Now it's like a dive bar. You know, I kind of want to go there just because it's just got this aura to it. Who cares if the bleachers and nosebleeds you can't sit on because they're unsafe?
Their other tenants just moved out too.
Right. Exactly. Right. So who knows how long it'll be there? Come on, catch a game before they're gone.
Yeah. Well, we already talked about one of the most underrated spots to catch a game. And it really sucks to have to plug G-Rate here and G-Rate Field, but we'll go with New Comiscular here. New Comiscular. That's a new name for it. Pretty solid.
I think it'll stick. Just a crack off 94 and the closest pro sports venue to us. It's as
the great Ed Farmer, RIP, would say, turn on the fireworks.
My last one, and this is for you, Wrigley Field, home of the 2016 World Series Cubs. You know, this is it. These are the guys, man. I don't mind peeing in the trough. Why? Because the old styles are flowing, and I don't have that many personal issues at that point. So, just like this. When it comes to closing time, you're just like these Cubbies here at Wrigley.
I don't know if I'm buying that plug. So I'm going the antithesis of Wrigley Field here. Busch Stadium, where them pesky Cardinals live. Eat it, James. Eat it. Bush League. Oh no, I'm not in the stadium.
Oh no, he's out. Well, take us home,
actually
Tony.
in Mokina, Illinois.
Well, take us home, Tony. Give us some closing lines here.
Listen, here's the deal. We just ran through some great tips for you on some where to travel to, how to travel to. You decide that you want to put down roots in those stadiums, or and follow those teams. We got you covered. Mortgages and real estate in all of those states. Hit us up, www.applywithjr.com. You get me, 630-284-9729, or you can call James at
779-875-0207. Call me, text me. If you hate that I like Coliseum in Oakland, don't hesitate to reach out. Till next week's episode, this is your Sports and Real Estate Show.